A few years ago, Michael Jackson said something that really stood out to me and actually stuck with me for all these past years. He said the following. He said, he was asked a question during an interview in Europe, and he says, the best time to actually practice your music and the best time to actually come up with the best inspiration is when you are broke. I was like, this guy's crazy. He said, yes, it's when you're broke. Because when you're broke, you have the chance to actually then find the time to actually do the inner work, work on the soft stuff that can actually lead to the hard stuff that's going to be actually seen and enjoyed by many people. And today, my friend, it's almost midnight, and I'm just trying to actually share this message for anyone right now going through what I would call a midnight hour, to simply say this is the best time to take advantage of the season to actually come up with the best version of yourself. All right, I'm going to share something with you in the next few minutes. You don't want to miss this, so please grab yourself some comfort food, your notepad, pen or pencil, and sit back and relax. Welcome to Mountain of Inspiration. My name is Dimitri. I am the motivational speaker. I am the mindset coach. I am the mindset mentor who is absolutely on fire about seeing you jet propelled to the next level or dimension as far as your journey to wealth, health, or spirituality is concerned. All right. I live in Toronto, Ontario. I live in Canada. So without further ado, let's get right into it. If you are going through a hard time right now, my friend, all I can say, don't rush to actually just go look for money. Take this time, take advantage of this time to actually focus on the most important thing that you have, which is basically you. Attend to yourself, attend to all the values and all the beliefs that are actually going to actually shape the person you're going to actually become, because the best time to work on this is now, when basically money is actually scarce. Because the minute money comes into your life, you will not have the time or the focus to actually focus on your values and beliefs. By that time, unfortunately, the shortcoming, the deficiency that you're going to have when it comes to values and belief will actually be exposed to the whole world to see, and it might be an embarrassment if you never took the time to actually do so. All right, very quickly, I'd like to just share one story, and the story I'm just going to leave for you to actually ponder and just see how basically you can apply that as far as your own life is concerned. When the young man by the name of Aristotle Onassis moved from Europe and went to Argentina, to Buenos Aires, Argentina, he found himself in a very precarious position because he found himself in a land with foreigners, and he was a foreigner, but he found himself in a land of strangers, and basically he had to actually start everything from scratch and basically had to make a name for himself. So Aristotle Onassis and his cousin were sharing, and this is the funny story that I actually believe is beautiful when it comes to how we can take advantage of our midnight hour. Aristotle Onassis was sharing a very tiny bedroom with his cousin. But they said to themselves, there is no way we can share the same bed at the same time. There is no way two people can fit in this bed at the same time. So we must do something. We must be taking turns as far as sleeping is concerned. So one has to be working night and one has to be working during day, so we can actually cross paths and actually make sure we exchange and give enough time to each person, the time and the space they need to actually enjoy this bed. So Aristotle Onassis said, I'm going to be working nighttime, you can be working daytime, and we can actually be a crossing path when it comes to how we're going to be enjoying this space, and more specifically, this tiny bed. And that's basically what he did. So in the meantime, what Aristotle Onassis decided to do, he decided to use this time to actually, to great advantage, to actually figure out who he was, where he was coming from, and exactly the values and the belief he was carrying. Number one, just to take inventory of where he was coming from. And number two, once he knew exactly what he was carrying deep inside of him, then he was able to articulate a clear vision as far as the future is concerned. So there is no way for you to actually have a clear vision as to where you're going to go unless you know specifically what you're carrying. A mountain climber cannot just come at the foot of the mountain and say, I'm going to climb the mountain without basically knowing specifically what they're carrying. Because when it comes to climbing the mountain, each pound you're going to be carrying in your bag, each kilogram you're going to be carrying in your bag, will need to be justified, because you'll come to a place where you're going to basically you're going to be actually forced to actually make some hard decision. And in order for you to actually make this hard decision, you have to actually take the time to actually take inventory of what you are carrying in your bag before you start your journey up. All right. So as far as you are concerned right now, take advantage of this moment. If basically right now you're saying to yourself, money is actually tight, and if you're saying to yourself, yes, you are short on money, you're not broke, but you're short on money, take advantage of this time to just focus on identifying the beliefs and the values that you've actually inherited from the places where you actually grew up. Where did you grow up? What kind of school did you go to? What kind of teacher do you have? What kind of parent did you have? What kind of teachers and what kind of parents did themselves have before they actually gave birth to you? I try to actually understand exactly the environment, the behavior of the people that basically were actually surrounding you, and the values and the belief they've massively actually passed on to you, unconsciously, and you're still carrying up until now. Once you're able to identify what you're carrying deep inside, then you can actually then try to figure out exactly where you want to go and what kind of beliefs and what kind of values these people have, and try to actually make sure that you're going to actually make a decision to actually get rid of whatever actually carrying basically unconsciously up until now, because you're going to bring them to the surface. You're going to become conscious, and you're going to now embrace consciously the beliefs and the values that are going to be consistent with life at the top. Are you going to embrace them consciously until they're going to become subconscious, unconscious, and they're going to become part of your second nature? All right, I'm going to stop here for now. Before I go, three things I kindly ask you to do. Number one, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. Number two, please make sure you actually leave a comment in the comment section. Number three, please make sure you share this video with as many friends and family, co-workers, and business partners as possible. All right, thanks again for watching. Looking forward to sharing more with you in the days to come. Until then, remember, you are perfection made flesh, but in order for that perfection to be manifested, you must take the time to do the inner work, to actually work on the soft stuff, so that the hard stuff can become then exactly as you want it to be. All right, thanks again for watching, and talk to you soon.